Born in Hanoi in a musical family with his father, musician Hoàng Vân, Lê Phi Phi has a burning passion for music. In 1998, Lê Phi Phi graduated from the Faculty of Theoretical and Conducting Orchestra of Hanoi Musical Academy, then went on to study at the world-famous Conservatory of Music, P.I. Tchaikovsky, Russian Federation. Lê Phi Phi was invited to be the conductor of the National Symphony Orchestra of the Republic of Macedonia from 1993 to 2000. So far, Lê Phi Phi has extensive experience in conducting orchestras and teaching music in many countries around the world. Since 1995, Lê Phi Phi has been regularly conducting concerts in Vietnam, collaborating closely with local orchestras such as the Vietnam National Symphony Orchestra, Vietnam National Opera and Ballet, Ho Chi Minh City Ballet Symphony Orchestra and Opera, Hanoi Philharmonic Orchestra, and he is also a bridge between Vietnamese artists living and working abroad with the performances in the country. In 2005, Lê Phi Phi was honored to be one of the overseas Vietnamese with the title Vietnam's Honor. In these days, Lê Phi Phi continued to return home and collaborated with local and international artists to organize many classical concerts, bringing audience with many impressive performances. Greetings from Trang Việt Nam on VTC10 Net Việt. In our program today, let's meet with a famous overseas Vietnamese conductor. His name is Lê Phi Phi. So thank you for joining us. First of all, can you share with us what brought you here to Vietnam this time?
Each year, according to my schedule, I usually arrange my time to come back Vietnam twice. This is in January and August. January is the month before Tết holidays. Also a very interesting atmosphere, both traditional Vietnamese. August is autumn. Autumn in Vietnam has many cultural events, and especially autumn of Hanoi. That is also why I was in Vietnam in August.
How do you feel when this time coming back to Vietnam, especially in the autumn atmosphere right here in Hanoi?
This year, the autumn in Hanoi seems cooler and there's more rain, even in all three regions of Vietnam. Actually, before going to Hanoi, I went to Ho Chi Minh City. The cooler atmosphere makes me feel more comfortable. Evidence shows that my performance in Ho Chi Minh City on the night of August were well received and had very good results. Then I flew to Hanoi to continue the program. The next program is in 16th of August with the Symphony Orchestra of Vietnam National Opera and Ballet.
You Vietnamese artists and also international artists are working on the Autumn Melodies performance. So can you share more with us about the pieces in this performance?
This program is called Autumn Melody, but in reality, there are no titles about autumn in the series. However, these sounds are heard in the autumn, so we took the name Autumn Melody. The program can be called synthesized program, combining the symphony, orchestra, performers, singers, and chorus of the Vietnam National Opera and Ballet. We divided into two parts. Especially part 1 has the attendance of the very young, talented Korean pianist. He undertook part 1 of the program with 2 works by Chopin, a Polonaise for solo piano, but was adapted for piano accompaniment and soloist of the orchestra. The second is a famous composer, Edvard Grieg, concerto for piano and orchestra. We have been rehearsing for him for 3 seasons. The joyfulness and enthusiasm of Korean artists is a new breeze for the orchestra and also for me. Until the end, we got to know each other. The second part of the program is called the singing and music. In the singing and music, I designed the program. I love opera. Part 2, I chose the very famous Italian author Giuseppe Verdi. Orchestra, chorus, soloists, singers perform in the second part with the familiar names such as Mạnh Dũng, Ngọc Diệp, Vngncb, and other young artists. I cannot tell all names, but it will be a counterpart for part 1, which is about piano, and the second part is singing and music.
In 4 seasons, perhaps autumn is the season inspiring the artist. It affects the artist's emotions. In the autumn atmosphere, everything is beautiful and sparkling. The sound of autumn has been conveyed by the Vngncb artists via the Autumn Melody Concert under the direction of conductor Lê Phi Phi and a young Korean pianist Lee Ji-song at the Hanoi Opera House on the night of August 16, 2018.
Chương trình Giai điệu mùa thu là một chương trình thường niên của Nhà hát lớn Việt Nam, biểu diễn tại Nhà hát lớn Hà Nội. Nhưng mà gần đây thì chúng tôi rất tập trung về cái sản phẩm nghệ thuật được mang lại cho công chúng, chất lượng của những cái sản phẩm nghệ thuật và những cái hướng đi nó phải khác, phải mới, có cái sự giao lưu đối với cả quốc tế nhiều hơn, và những cái sản phẩm mà có cái mời từ khách mời từ tất cả các nơi trên thế giới. Thì chúng tôi luôn mong muốn là đem lại những cái sản phẩm nghệ thuật mà có cái giá trị tốt, giá trị cao đối với cộng đồng và những cái suy nghĩ về những vấn đề xã hội.
The concert Autumn Melody under the direction of conductor Lê Phi Phi is a large-scale classical art festival aimed at introducing young talents of academic arts to the public. Through a few occasions, the festival has been expanded, attracting the attention of both local and foreign audiences and professionals.
Mình cảm thấy là rất hay mà rất là khâm phục.
Hôm nay có một cái mới, lần đầu tiên tôi được xem đó là Lê Phi Phi. Cái điều thứ hai là một nghệ sĩ của Hàn Quốc biểu diễn concerto phải nói là tuyệt vời.
In addition to joining the symphony orchestras in Vietnam, conductor Lê Phi Phi is also the permanent conductor of charity programs funded by the Light of Trust Scholarship held annually. He is also the regular guest conductor for the program of bringing classical music to young people, students, young tunes and autumn melody by the Ho Chi Minh City Opera and Ballet. Over the years, you have been coming back to Vietnam on a regular basis and cooperating with different orchestras in Vietnam. So, what is your wish for this cooperation?
The cooperation between me and the local orchestras and the opera houses has been around for a long time, from 1996 or 1997. At that time, I graduated from the Tchaikovsky Conservatory and I worked for the Macedonian National Symphony Orchestra, a former Yugoslav Republican Socialist Republic. When returning home to work and collaborating with the local orchestras, my sole purpose is to exchange new knowledge. These are young artists and senior artists.
Working with many Vietnamese artists and especially the young artists, what would you say about them?
At present, the innovation in the orchestras, the theater of the classical music is moving strongly. We have young artists, a lot of young students. They not only study in the country, but also studying abroad and return home to contribute to society. I see that innovation is also the same chance of Vietnamese society at present in the process of economic, political, and diplomatic development. That is a good thing for classical music. Moreover, that transformation is a gradual change. We have the time to retain the essence of first generations.
You are well known as a cultural ambassador of Vietnam, so in the future, what is your plan for bringing and introducing Vietnam to international friends?
In the past 10 years, I have been a bridge between local artists and foreign artists in Vietnam. Many call me as the cultural ambassador of Vietnam to Macedonia. The cultural exchange and the exchange of artists between the two sides is very intimate. I have invited many artists and professors of Macedonia to Vietnam to perform. I have also invited artists, most of the famous Vietnamese artists to Macedonia performing, such as Đặng Thái Sơn, Bùi Công Duy, Thế Dân. The artists are specializing in the folk music, followed by conductor Trần Vương Thạch, conductor Hona Thesuji. My next plan is to invite two Vietnamese artists to perform in Sofia, Bulgaria on occasion of Vietnam's National Day. They are artists Thế Dân and Ha Phượng in Ho Chi Minh City. Two musicians are playing the traditional instruments and have worked playing with the symphony orchestra. In addition, next year, we plan to exchange artists with the Vietnam National Symphony Orchestra, Ho Chi Minh City Symphony Orchestra. In particular, international professors will be performing, exchanging experience in playing music with the Vietnamese artists, especially young talented students.
In the future, when you keep coming back to Vietnam and working with more and more Vietnamese artists,
in my next 10-year plan, the cooperation with the orchestra in Vietnam will increase gradually. I try to be in the next 10 years, spend more time to cooperate with the concerta in Vietnam. When I came back to Vietnam, I did not just work with the artists, perform for the local audience, but also had family and relatives, brothers and friends here. Hanoi is where I was born. At some older age, I will return to the country and contribute, dedicate to society and spend time with my family.
Once again, thank you for joining us, and we hope in the future you will come back to Vietnam more regularly and have more and more cooperations with Vietnamese and international artists. And that's all we have for this episode of Sang Vietnam today. For comment and feedback, don't hesitate to write to us at sangvietnam@netvietv.net. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.